Alright, front end put back together. Everything else has been stripped down, cleaned, and ready for a little bit of primer and paint just to protect the bare metal. Alright. Okay, we've made some progress on Black Beauty. We've got the gauges all cleaned up, touched up the paint, headlights back in. We have touched up the paint on the backbone and on the engine cases. We need a little more polishing to do on the covers. Putting things back together. We've got new shocks for it. The old ones were too bad to save. Electrical's going back in. I'm waiting some more small brackets to dry. I'm painting everything as I put it back together. Everything's getting touched up. Looks like there was a chemical spill or something on the plastic for the airbox, but it's a little crusty on top and spilled down on the top of the plastic part of the mudguard. So, but you can't see any of that. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming out. Waiting on a change so we can put that cover on. The rear wheel is going to have to come off and get cleaned up, and I have to pull I have to do fork seals. And everybody's probably wondering, Dave, you haven't talked about carbs yet. Not once. Well, carbs are over here in this bucket, not stinking up my shop because I got a cover on it. And so carbs are next. I'm not going to bore you with carbs. Everybody's done carbs a million times, but I just want to show you the paint came up pretty good. I'm pleased with it. The oil covers all painted up. Front of the engine's a little crusty, but it came up pretty good. At least it's protected, and that's got a epoxy clear coat on it, so it'll be protected from gas and oil. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, I posted a picture on one of the Honda websites or Facebook pages, and this, instead of a fuse, had a piece of straight wire going from terminal to terminal. I didn't have the correct fuse for it, so I put in this 30 amp fuse. Just it looks like there's been some electrical issues on this bike, so I wanted to make sure at least we had a fuse when I tried cranking it over before. So I got the correct fuse, which is, there's the part number. If anybody's interested, it's 30 amp fuse, and that's why somebody put a piece of wire in there, because I'm sure they had a hard time finding this. And that's stamped 30 amp. I gotta get behind that washer. Yay, correct fuse is in place. Now we can close the cover and put this connector on correctly. So yeah, we've got a lot of the electric stored. We've got everything put back together, buttoned up, batteries in. The ignition switch works. Neutral light didn't work, but I cleaned it and now it works. The horn does not work yet. I don't know why the horn does not work. It might just be a a loose wire. I just found out that that doesn't work. But we have high and low beam. We have left and right directionals are working. Brake lights on now because the foot switch is disassembled. So yeah, that I have confidence will work with the hand and the foot brake. So yeah, just have to look at the horn. The ignition works. And I've checked for spark. We've got spark on all 4 plugs. So we're gonna rebuild the carburetors next, and then do fork seals. Get this baby running. All right. See you next time.